Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with April favorites, fails, and at least one first impression. And you're not going to see a lot, if anything, from the Sephora sale. First of all, because I don't have most of those in yet. And second, because I'm going to do an update on the Sephora sale products. So these will be products that I've picked up outside of the Sephora sale. And I'm just going to jump right into this, and I'm going to start as usual with my fails. And the first one I don't have on me. I gave it to my daughter and she loves it. So might you. And it is the Natasha Denona Love Glow. I knew that was a crapshoot. I knew there was a good chance I wasn't going to like it because it's so much glow. And honestly, I like blurring and I do like controlled glow on my face, but every blush in there was pretty much glowy, and not just glowy, but had a lot of sparkle and kind of chunks. So it was too much. But my daughter saw it and she was like, yes, I will have that. And she loves it. And then the second one, y'all, I've really tried and tried on this because some people that I love this, but it just did not cover enough for me. And that is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. It just did not cover that great on me. It kind of reminded me of the new Dior Skin Perfectors. It kind of felt like just a little more than a foundation to me. It just did not cover enough, but I need a lot of help. So if you love this, tell me how you use it, if there's some trick to it, but this was a fail for me. Okay, and I'm going to move on to my favorites. And my first favorite is one of the biggest of the month, and that is this Cover FX Gripping Primer. It needs a moment of silence, y'all. This makes every foundation I've used it with better. And these gripping primers, that's what they feel like. They go on a little bit tacky, and then it just really grabs on. You can't even see it. But when I put it on, it goes on a little bit tacky, but does not feel messy. And then it really grips onto whatever foundation I put on. It seems to make it a better cover, seems to make it more blurring. I don't know if it makes my foundation last longer, but I do feel like it makes it wear prettier, go on prettier, have a better cover. It, just really grabs it. So I do feel like it makes it blur a little more and cover a little bit better. Even when I use other primers, I usually have this on too. I love this Cover FX Gripping Primer. It is great. Okay, next, a concealer. And y'all, I had never, what did I do with it? Okay, a concealer. I had never heard of this, I don't think, or it's been a long time. And it's the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless. I saw this on Jackie Aina as an overlooked product. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless. It's what I have on today, and I love this. It's supposed to have a medium to full cover. I get a nice full cover out of this, but I put it on and I let it set up for about 45 seconds, kind of stiffen up, and then I blend it out with a brush. Sometimes, and then kind of pat it out with a beauty blender, but mostly I've been using a brush. And I'm using the MAC 240S, and I love this. It's all I have. Well, I have a color corrector on, and then I put this on, but I didn't touch up at all before I pushed record today. And I just really love this. It's got a nice doe foot, not huge, but kind of flat. It's kind of a flat, wide doe foot. And then when I put it on, it's either stiff or tacky. I can't decide which. It just kind of grips on a little bit, a tiny bit tacky, sticky, but not overly. You can see it spreads real easy, and I just get the prettiest cover. So I'm loving this Smashbox Studio Skin. I love their foundations, so I was real anxious to pick up a Smashbox concealer, and this is a good one. All right, next I have some blushes, and I have quite a few of the blushes, and I love them. The first one is a Glossier Cloud Paint. I have loved for forever this cloud paint in Path, and so I reordered it, and when I did, I ordered a new color, and it's Dawn, and it's what I have on today, layered with something. If you like a real vibrant kind of, or rich is a better word, a rich coral, this could be perfect for you. I can imagine with a skin tone darker than mine, this is probably everything. Okay, that's it. See, it's a very rich orange. I had to use so little of it. I used about like that and bounced it out on both cheeks. So this one tube will last me forever. But if you're more bronzed up than I am, any darker, I think you would love this. I love it anyway, as pale as I am. I just have to blend it out, and then I put something over it to kind of add a little bit of a kind of an earth or a pink behind it. And what I put on top of that, I love the cloud paints. What I put on top of that was this Marc Jacobs Lines and Last Night. And this is just a really pretty coral. And it's got the light coral and the darker coral. And I mostly put the light to lighten up that really rich orange coral of the Dawn. I put this on over it. And I love it. I love the look I got. So this would be beautiful on its own. Hold on. I'll show you what it looks like on its own. I'm just going to do all of them together. And it's that. It's just a beautiful, brightening peach. I really love this Marc Jacobs, and I love the cloud paint. Okay, and then my next favorite is a face palette. It's like a cheek and face palette. And that is the Sunkissed by Smashbox. This is so nice, y'all, and vibrant. And I bought it for those vibrant blushes, and they are vibrant on the face. I love this peach. It's that one. And then let me clean off my fingers. Hold on. Okay, and then the pink right there. It's kind of like a strawberry pink. So that's the two blushes. Then it's got these highlighters, and then you can use these as bronzers or blushes, but they're all shiny. I mostly bought it for the blushes, and then I do love these highlighters. There's two of those two highlighters. Those are the ones I use. And then these are, I think, more for a darker skin tone. I'll show them to you. And it's those. So if you like a shinier bronzer, that would be really nice. So I have really enjoyed playing in this month, and I think it's good for all skin tones. And so I'm going to put this in a giveaway. This video is going to be a giveaway. There's a little preview. It'll be at the end of this video, and this is going to be one of the things that's in the giveaway. I love the blushes. I love these two highlighters, and then I still need to play more with those middle ones, but this is really nice, and I am loving it a lot. Okay, and then my last blush I heard about on Michelle Wong's channel. She said she does not have this one, but she loves the Jill Stewart blushes. Okay, that's the packaging. Is that not sweet? That just looks like an antique. And then that's the blush. Just beautiful. And there's some pinks and some corals. When I run them all together, it reads more towards the pink, I think. That's it. Yeah. Such a pretty, feminine, just a really baby pink. Hold on. We're going to put a little bit on and kind of pink up my coral that I'm wearing today. It's so beautiful. And the finish on this is just smooth, and I will get more of these Jill Stewart blushes. They are lovely. I tried to go order more the other day, and they were, a ton of them are out of stock. But these are beautiful. I get them on Beautylish. Of course, I'll link it, but I'm not disappointed with this. Okay, next, I want to show you two brushes that I am loving to put on all these cream products. The Fenty cream bronzers, the Fenty blushes, my MAC Glow Play blushes, all of these cream products, which I have the Fenty's right here to show you. But I'm not talking about these because they're going to be in my Sephora update video. But with these cream products, I love these foundation type brushes to put these on with. This one is the Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush, and this is the Real Techniques Cheek Pop. And I love these for putting on these cream products. I just get the brush, bounce it around in here. I really don't want to waste this, but bounce it around in there, and then just bounce it onto your cheek, and it makes it seamless and so easy to put these cream products on and to build them. Usually you put it on and it's kind of sheer, dip again, put another layer, and it's just a real, a brighter, more vivid layer. So I'm loving this blurring foundation brush, and I love the Real Techniques Cheek Pop. I'm going to move on to a bronzer. I picked up a Lancome bronzer. Okay, I might need to just pick up all the Lancome bronzers because I love every one I've tried. I already have the one in Lumiere. This one's in Sunkissed. It is a very subtle Sunkissed look. It's what I have on today. It's what I have on my forehead. And as pale as I am, I still, could build this up. So if you are darker than me, I would say probably you would need a shade darker than this because I did not even have to be careful with this, but I love it. Hold on, we're going to put a little more on. And I can really, run it around in there good and tap it off a little. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, kind of more neutral. It's called Sunkissed, but I think on me, this wears a little more neutral. Definitely more neutral than my Lumiere, which is one of my probably top 5 bronzers. Has more of a red undertone, and this is more golden, but look at that. It's beautiful. I love a Lancome bronzer. So, okay, next, I picked up an eyeshadow palette that I am crazy about. This is the Lorac Unzipped. This is a cool palette that I've been meaning to pick up for over a year. I believe this is one of Mandy Davis MUA's favorite palettes, and so I've wanted it for forever. But when I looked at that, I thought, that's going to be too mauve. I don't go real purple or mauve-y usually. This is so beautiful, almost like a mink color is what it reminds me of. It's what I have on today, and so you can see that it's got a little purple underneath it, but not overly purple. It's still very neutral. They're pigmented. For Lorac, they don't have a whole lot of fallout, but the pigment, and look at that. These are really taupey and mauve-y and just beautiful. And then I love this shade down here is so light. It's what I've got on my lid. It's that. These are just beautiful. It just wears beautifully. So I'm loving the Lorac Unzipped. Okay, my next favorite is a classic to a lot of people, and I had never tried this, and it's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I think the first time I heard about this was on Risa Does Makeup, and then I heard somebody else talking about it, and I thought, I am trying that. I love MAC. I love this. Now, I love to wear this a certain way, though, because the first time I tried it, it didn't have quite enough cover, and it was a little bit dewier than I like. So I like this over a primer, set down with a little bit of powder, and then this over it. It's what I have on today. It is the best cover ever. It's a nice full cover, blurs out like crazy, and a nice kind of a matte skin finish. And I just love it. This is one of my prettiest finishes I have. But again, I like it over a primer, set down with powder, and then this on top of it. Without that, it was more of a medium cover and a little bit more luminous than I like. But with the powder underneath it, this is a favorite. And then another foundation that a lot of y'all don't know I have because it's been on the chopping block so many times. But now that I'm doing the primer with the powder over it, this is one of my favorites. And it's the Guerlain L'Essentiel. And I have held onto this really for the packaging, and it's Guerlain, and I love Guerlain bronzers, and I want to love one of their foundations, and now I do. When I do the primer with the powder, it looks about like this. It is just a beautiful cover, very blurred, very filtered, lovely. So if you picked this up and it was a little too radiant and not quite enough cover, try it like that. Put a primer, put your powder, then put this over it. It is a nice full cover, a beautiful luminosity, but not too shiny. It is one of my favorites now. Okay, and then the next one of you girls told me about this, and I want to put it on with you because it's so different. It's different than anything I have, and this is a J-Cat Lip Tonics. Okay, that's it. And when I got it, I thought, nope, that's not going to work. It's too dark for me, because y'all know I like to go really nude, sometimes too nude. But this is different than anything I have ever tried. So I'm going to show you. When I first put it on, I still thought, no, I'm not going to be able to wear that. It's too shiny and too orange. But hang on. I'm going to put it on with you and show you what it does. Okay, when I first put it on, out here, it looks like, in real life, it looks like orange and gold, like really pretty strong. Pretty, but it's got quite a bit of orange and quite a bit of gold. And then as I wear it, it starts softening down to the most beautiful, glowy, nude color. It's not overly shiny. Like this looks like going to the club, shiny. But it does not wear that way. It just turns to the most beautiful, soft, nude color. And one of my favorites. This is perfect for the peachy nudes that I'm loving this year. And I will definitely use this a lot. It's going to stay out on my desk right in front of me. And I love this. And that's all of my favorites. And I'm going to move on to my giveaway. And the things that are going to be in my giveaway, I'm putting the Smashbox Sunkissed in there. I ordered a Tarte Shape Tape because this is beloved to me. And so I ordered one of y'all a Tarte Shape Tape when I ordered myself some. Then I've ordered y'all a Buxom White Russian. It is a classic. It is always lovely, and especially in the spring and summer, I really love this. So I got one of those. Then I'm going to put in an Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer and my Holy Grail Essence Sculpted Volume Mascara. Those are what I have on today. It always gives me huge eyelashes. And then I'm putting in a Miss A sponge, and this is my go-to sponge that I use every day. So I'm going to put one of those in, and so that is going to be my giveaway. And to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed, and then I want you to tell me some products that have made you happy during this time that we're in. If you don't have a product that's been making you happy, just tell me anything. What's making you happy? Technology, books, either a product or a thing, just whatever's making you happy, and be subscribed. And that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.